I'd like to know how long it'd take you to get off on this property and out of Caledonia.
The morning stream. F off, hairball. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to TMS. It's the morning stream for Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. I'm Scott Johnson with Brian Ibbett. Hello.
Hello.
Hello again.
Hello.
Oh, man, I see it already in Brian's hand. We're not doing this quite yet, but get ready, guys. Yet. Get ready.
I can't wait to talk about... you've already opened the box. I can't wait to talk about the 6 different unique designs by Selena.
Oh, she made these designs?
Yes.
Oh, no way. Well,
including the exclusive signature cookies. So
she's a talented one.
She is. But there's one that I have a question about. You don't have your box near you.
I do, right here.
Oh, you do? Okay, good. Yeah. All right, so we'll talk about that when we get to it.
Yeah, I'll hold that handy, and we'll get to it. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. We're glad to be here. We're happy you're here with us. We're going to dive right in, get right into this Wednesday edition of the show.
Yeah.
I got we got this text from Zcam. Zcam? Scam. It's how you spell scam in online forums. I don't know.
When it's a scam, exactly.
He says, according to last week, we were talking to Dan. That's not according to anybody. That was true. But he wanted to respond by saying, hello, Sierra and Bravo. I'm a few days behind on TMS, but I'm catching up. Last week, Dan mentioned the mnemonic for biological classification. Quote, King Philip came over from Greece swimming, unquote. I forgot we did this, but we definitely did.
Yeah.
Back in high school, I learned that one, I learned one that includes a level after species variety. So ours, or species variety. So ours was King Philip came over from Greece spitting violently. I know, right?
Wow.
Charming, right? He says, love the show. I forgot to send this to Dan, but that's a pretty good one. Do you have anything in your daily life where you're like, good thing I have this mnemonic
device?
So I can remember it every time I have to say it or whatever.
You know, not really. If I were more musically inclined, I'd remember the "Every Good Boy Deserves Fudge," like the keys or the strings on the guitar and stuff. Looks like we're dropping packets. People keep talking about like they're putting in underscores of the words, the pieces of words that were missing.
That's weird because I'm showing full non-dropped frames. Wonder if YouTube's struggling. Let me just double check here. Are some of you seeing us with no problem? Just all good, and then some of you aren't? Because it could be regional, could be who knows. But right now, I'm showing full speed ahead, no issues with Brian or our video, and everyone's
fine for Zoe, fine for KT Data, fine for TV's Travis. Okay, so maybe if you're dropping packets, maybe just refresh your browser.
Yeah, refresh. You should be good. I did
something refreshing.
I did accidentally kill the stream prior to the show, but with a click, and it's possible that is for some people they're having buffer issues. So just refresh. You should be good.
So. The people have one for the planets, and I just always memorize the planets as the planets. So it's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto.
Yeah.
Yes, I count Pluto.
Nice job.
Whatever.
No, we grew up. We know what they told us.
Exactly. Pluto's. He may not be your planet, but he's my planet.
What are they calling it now? Planetoid? Is that what it is?
Dwarf planet.
Is that what it is now? Oh, you guys can't seem to make it. What are you, the HBO Max of astrology? Astronomy, rather.
You know what? Okay, future Red Hat. Make Pluto a planet again. Kind of want that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind wearing. No, you know what? I can't wear a red hat, but I'd wear a different color.
Yeah, I'll wear purple. A purple hat that says "Make Pluto a planet again."
Yeah, y'all have ruined hats. Sorry,
y'all have ruined red hats for sure.
They're ruined. Yes. They're freaking ruined.
Can't do it. Cannot do a red hat.
Their entire NFL, MLB, NHL teams who have merch who are seriously considering changing their team colors because of you bastards. So nice job. Well done. Well done.
Here's the thing that the right person in the orange squat goblin's ear probably could make him do it, but be like at first he'd be Pluto, the dog, the Disney dog. What are we going to do with him? Is he a dog? I think Goofy's a dog.
Why does Goofy have a dog? Doesn't make any sense.
Is it a dog walking a dog? What is Goofy? Is he the same thing as Gonzo? What's Gonzo?
I feel like this might be too good of
too accurate of what it might be.
too accurate of a conversation. I'll bet this exists on tape somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I have no mnemonics. I wish I had something. I don't really use any. I can't think of anything, and I probably should.
Is there anything that you feel like you have to constantly look up to remember the order of? Like,
oh gosh, probably.
Yeah, like is there?
Oh, I can tell you one. It's not the same, but I can tell you one because growing up, my dad said he would try to say nuclear, and he would say nuclear.
Oh, nuclear.
It's now actually hard for me to go the other way. But for a long time, a huge portion of my life, I would say nuclear because my dad would, and it just flowed out of us, and it was hard to say it not. So I have this trick, or I learned this trick that it's now just part of me, but it was to say two words, new, N-E-W, and clear.
Clear, yeah.
So just say nuclear.
Yeah.
And you're done. And it solved it. It fixed it. It was like having a speech impediment that went away. It was crazy.
I always think of the Vapors album that contained the hit song Turning Japanese, which was called New Clear Days.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep. It was a weatherman standing in front of a weather map that I think had a, there we go. Matuba said the same thing. That like had a, I think it had a nuclear bomb mushroom cloud on it or something. I'm trying to remember, but it was
some nuke imagery of some sort.
Nuke imagery, some sort of nuke imagery, but New Clear Days.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I can think of. I can't think of any other like letters replaced with word. Well, an actual mnemonic device.
Like Roy G. Biv is one, obviously, if you think of the rainbow colors. But again,
that's one.
It's so much easier to remember: red, orange, yellow, blue, indigo, violet. Maybe it's not. You know, maybe in my head, subconsciously, I'm thinking Roy G. Biv, and I'm just putting the words out there. But
sure, we need one for Johnny Mnemonic. J M.
A mnemonic to remember Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's make that a thing. I don't know what it would be. It's too many letters because you got to have all the letters, right? Not just the first letters.
You got to remember. Actually, a mnemonic. A mnemonic device to remember how to spell mnemonic would be great.
Yeah, because I don't ever remember the M's in front, ever.
Yeah. Most neighbors eat mushrooms on Nancy's
inside
imminent crotch.
Yeah, crotch! Her crotch is imminent. The eminent crotch of Nancy. Yeah.
Stephanie Innipetz and I do this all the time, right? We do thwip, and we just come up with a phrase every day when we see each other, almost every day when we see each other in chat, using each of the letters in thwip.
Oh, yeah. Thwip is a fun one to play with. The problem is to do it on the fly is hard. You'd have to really give this some thought.
It is. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to look for something in my life that I'm constantly having to refer to a diagram or a list of, like the... It used to be for me Ethernet twisted pair cables because I made all the twisted pair Ethernet cables in the house for the stuff that we need a more solid connection than Wi-Fi.
Sure.
And it's orange and white, orange, blue and white, blue, green and white. No. Orange and white, orange, blue and white, green and white, blue, brown and white, brown.
There you go.
For the pairs, because you twist one pair.
Man, you remember that pretty well. I used to make these cables for a company I worked for, and I'd forgotten.
And you have your little crimper tool and
all that stuff. Yeah, we have big box of the connectors, and we had to sit.
I still have all that stuff down here. It's like, you need a cable. Want a cable? What do you got? Oh, that has an Ethernet port on the back. Oh, I'll make a cable.
What's crazy is I worked in the sales department of this cable company, but every once in a while we get an order that was massive. Like Micron up in Idaho used to order a ton of cables from us, and they'd call in the afternoon and go, "Guys, by tomorrow we need 400 million feet of Cat 5 twisted pair, this and that color, blue, red, and they'd freak out about these short, quick orders, and so it would basically be all hands on deck. Everybody from the secretary down to the guy who shipped stuff out the back had to go in the back, and we would like be pulling all nighter with pizza and just crimp cables all night. It was mind-numbing.
Yeah, no, I remember those days. We did the same thing before even the Ethernet twisted pair. We had the Coax stuff, and that was instead of it being a star style network, it was a daisy chain. What do they call that?
Token ring, right?
Token ring.
Yeah.
Freaking token ring. Because if one person tripped over their cable and knocked it loose, it shut down the whole network because there weren't. neither side could get what they needed.
It was the antithesis of redundancy. It did not work.
It was the worst thing, and it was it like basically imagine your entire communication system at your office runs on the same thing that the string lights on your Christmas tree run on, where if one light goes out, your whole network is down.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit like, I guess kind of power lines are still kind of a token ring
network. It is kind of like that, right? Yeah, because you need...
One goes out, then you're...
Right.
The whole street screwed kind of thing. I know there's redundancy later down the line, but there's a string there where you're screwed.
Yeah.
We should probably do better than that as a society.
We do. I think as soon as we figure out how to do it where it doesn't sterilize us all, we're going to come up with ways of doing wireless power on a grander scale than just the little pad that you put your iPhone on.
Yeah.
and your Android.
We'll be walking around with big old tumors on our faces and going,
exactly.
This is great.
Well, this sucks, but at least look at this. My blender's powered and it's not even plugged into anything.
If we have any like ISP experts out there, there was a hot minute there where everybody was trying to convince us internet would go through power lines, and that was the future.
Oh, geez.
And they did it. It existed. Yeah. We had them at our condo, or not our condo, our timeshare thing. You would plug this box in to the power, and it would run. Somehow it ran internet through there. But I think there was some cap on that.
Yeah.
And we've exceeded that cap with better technology, so what's the point? But I don't know whatever happened to that. That was supposed to be the hot thing.
It just feels like such the keep the power away from the data lines because it'll cause interference. That's why you have those little circular cylindrical bricks on the lines, I thought. I thought that was the reason.
I mean, Bill and Chad says it's still a thing, but it is maybe still a thing, but I don't think it's... The efficiency must not have ever taken off, or else we'd all be doing it. You know?
Yeah. It just feels like it's it's crossing the streams, Dr. Venkeman.
Yeah.
You don't want to put the data stream right next to the power because it
never
causes problems.
Never sat right with me, the whole idea.
Yeah.
Especially gaming stuff. I was just like, I got bad ping as it is. Do I really want to do this? Anyway. Hey,
Speaking of which, by the way, gaming, I didn't mention this, but New York Times put out their list of the 25 best video games of the year so far, and a couple of them grabbed me. One of them is called Overboard on iOS, and it's like almost like a objection Phoenix Wright
Phoenix
thing,
Wright,
except you're a detective trying to solve a murder of somebody getting knocked off a boat, and you're reliving the same day over and over again, but retaining all of the things that you learn every time
So
around.
a Groundhog Day kind of deal.
Exactly, yeah. And there's one called Expelled, a follow-up to this one that's about a murder of a student, and you got to figure it out.
I wonder if this is on any other platforms. Let's see.
Might be.
Steam might have it. Let's just check and see. It sounds kind of cool.
It does sound cool, yeah.
Oh, it is available on Steam, and you can get it as low as...
$1.99.
Well, it's normally $15 on Steam. It's now $5.99.
It's the same price that it is on iOS.
Yeah. So if you're happy with your phone version, just do that. Probably.
You can get the pair of games for $8.99 too. So instead of paying $6 for each, you can get the pair for $9. And then also something called Blueprints, which is...
Oh, yeah, no, I have that game.
I was going to say, you probably do because it's held in very high regard, but it's like a little puzzly game, which I'm excited to...
Oh, you should play it. You know what? You would freaking love Blueprints.
I've already downloaded it to my PlayStation 5 because it's part of my subscription. So
it's like let me give you the comparison. It's like playing... Oh, it's like an escape room combined with a roguelike combined with a story-based sort of puzzly thing.
And the visuals are gorgeous, it looks like.
Yeah, really neat style. It's a very, very cool game. It's hard, though, later into it. A deep game, you're taking, like, paper notes. That's how crazy it gets.
Oh, really? Oh, I love stuff like that.
No.
Oh, my God. I have notebooks here.
This will melt your cheese for sure. You're going to love it.
Like notebooks here that I specifically use for gaming. My Spider-Man notebook right here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
That, have notes of like games and stuff like that I've had to keep track of. And I guess you can't see. Imagine that there's handwritten notes about Astroneer in here.
Oh, nice.
That I wanted to write as opposed to type into a spreadsheet or something.
No, that's great. Yeah, Blueprints should definitely be a thing you play. That's a Brian game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Expect that one to be on a lot of Game of the Year stuff at the end of the year.
Really?
I think the hands down winner will probably be Expedition 33 if I had to guess right now. If I had to predict where all the awards, that'll probably get it. This will be in the list, though. Blueprints
Avowed was on their list.
Avowed should probably be in the list. I really like Avowed. I'm a huge fan of their games. What else is big? There's so much this year, dude.
You want me to tell you run down the list?
Rip through the list, and I'll tell you if I've played them or if I haven't. Let's do it.
The Altars.
Have not played it. It's the one where you it looks like Death Stranding kind of. You're out walking
space mining expedition,
and it's like a different. It kind of the same thing. You're looping through different lives and trying there's a lot of Groundhog Day style shit going on.
Yes,
now.
Exactly. When the sole survivor of a space mining expedition initiates a procedure on his ship's quantum computer that allows him to select an alternative life path, he must learn to live with the other selves he might have been. So it's Sliding Doors, the video game.
Yeah. It's supposedly that thing's real good. I got to get in there.
Avowed, Blueprints. Oh, Claire Obscure.
That's the one.
Oh,
that's the Expedition.
Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a long ass name.
Yeah. Boy, Claire Obscure. Okay. Delta Rune on the Switch. Switch 2.
Oh, I've seen it. Don't know what it is, though. I haven't played it.
Let's see. Pixel-based art reminiscent of 1980s Atari visuals, role-playing adventure. Looks cool.
Check it out.
Expelled, the Overboard game.
Right.
Keep Driving.
Oh, yeah.
This looks good, too.
Keep Driving, really I just got a copy of. I haven't played it yet, but it's basically, imagine like a modern take on the Oregon Trail, kind of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, I kind of really like the look of that, the sound of that.
It's pretty neat.
All right.
It's supposed to be. I haven't played it yet. But.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yeah, I have that. It's a first-person kind of. It's like if you played Oblivion or Skyrim, but the world's super serious and there's no magic.
That's what it seems like. Yeah, medieval life down to the granular detail is what it is.
Yeah, it's super crazy. That game is actually kind of crazy. But
Split Fiction, which looks really cool.
Oh, I have it. Carter and I are supposed to stream that. It's
because it's a cooperative
thing. They're the same ones that did It Takes Two and the ones before. Anyway, they're famous for these co-op-y things. It's supposed to be like the end-all be-all for their career. It's supposed to be the best thing ever. So
it's cool. What the Clash, which is an iOS game. Oh, there we go. That's the last one.
I don't know that
What the Clash, which is like WarioWare kind of thing on iOS.
Is this a Clash of Clans people stuff?
No, not to my knowledge.
No, it looks like it's not. It looks like it's different.
Yeah.
It looks like
From What the Games is the company.
Oh, What the Car, What the Golf, all that.
Yes.
I love these guys.
Yes, and this game is a lot of fun. I downloaded this and played it on the iPad. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, they're great. They're weird. Their What the Golf game took me. I felt like I was on drugs in that game.
Yeah, this is weird too. So look forward to that.
All right, Stephanie must be loving our discussion right now. Where is she?
I think she isn't even here.
We spared her.
She's somehow figured out a way to fast forward through the first half of the live show.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that list doesn't include. Maybe they made it before Death Stranding 2 is getting like 10s and 9s out of 10s.
Before,
I think I'm going to play that one. Ugh, I don't want to get it on PlayStation. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until it's everywhere because I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate exclusives. They piss me off.
Exclusives, yeah, sure.
All right, Davey called in. He has
Hello, Davey.
He has this to say about the way to pronounce the way the thing. That guy,
Pierre, or whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah, he says this.
Hey guys, on episode 2848, you mentioned that Julian, the YouTuber How to Pronounce This Word guy, had found his niche. Has he found his niche, or has he found his niche? Maybe you should look into that. Love the show, though.
I love that call.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Now, that's a word that does have two acceptable pronunciations.
Niche or niche. I'll bet he even says that in his video on it.
I'll bet he does, yeah.
I'm not going to go look, but I'm going to make a prediction. That's exactly what he'll do.
Yes.
What we are doing today is doing a thing.
Looking at all the pronunciations of this word, that means to be an expert at something.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's become one of my favorite things. All right, we got to do this right here.
What's a foodie?
We are going to try, finally, the Selena Gomez Oreos are in our hands. Well, Brian's had them for a
They
couple
are
of
indeed.
days, but I just got mine.
I know, and I resisted. I just tore open the top of the box. Right now, you can.
Now, Brian tells me, and I didn't know this, but these designs that you get in the cookies are Selena Gomez original designs. And I'm just going to go ahead and say, I already kind of admire her and like her a lot for just all she's accomplished. She's had health issues that if she's done it anyway, I think that's all pretty amazing. And I kind of liked her cooking show. Kim didn't like it, but I did. She said it was too simple, and I just thought it was fun. I had a good time with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I'd like simple cooking.
Yeah, maybe that's it. That's probably it. It's a little more my
speed.
speed.
Dump the rice into the thing kind of level.
She could make weird eggs, and everybody would be okay.
Exactly.
But these designs are awesome. They're actually really cool.
They're actually really cool. Like headphones, a cool like heart on fire. But there's one on the bottom left that must be the name of her fan base because it says Selenators.
Oh, is that
if you're a fan of Selena, are you a Selenator?
I don't know. It looks like Nazi imagery. I don't know what's going on there.
I totally did. So now there's also the elusive and exclusive signature cookie, which has her little signature. Let's see.
So this is like opening magic cards.
It's little exactly. Are we gonna find the Black Lotus? Maybe.
Right, here we go.
Maybe.
Here we go.
Right.
I'm opening it up. Get a little whiff. Smells like chemicals.
Ooh, cinnamony. Oh, really? Mine smells like, it smells like I'm sticking my nose on the top of a pumpkin spice latte.
And as Brian mentioned the other day, I think we did it on the show, these come in a little convenient 2-pack instead of a giant sleeve. So we are not tempted to eat beyond the 2 cookies that are in there. All right,
just
mine
140 calories at a time.
Mine is the music note and the heart. What did you get?
I got the headphones and... Oh, and then I get the heart as well.
Okay, so we share a heart. I'm going to eat the music. You eat whatever you want.
Okay, I think they're going to be all the same. Now, here's a cool thing. If you look at the side, the stuffing is layered. So there's a white and a brown.
Oh, I didn't notice that
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before.
It's before.
I didn't notice that before.
You can see right there. There's a brown.
Oh yeah, like a little. Okay, that'll probably that's. Probably our 2 flavors that are that are talked about on here.
Probably
cinnamon cream, I guess. Anyway, here goes.
Yep.
Oh, you could do heads or tails with these. It's got the regular Oreo side too. All right. Oh, these are lovely.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
These are good.
Selena, you've done it again.
Oh, it says right here, flavored Selena's neck is what this tastes like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, all perfumed up and, it's kind of creepy. I don't know why
seriously, this is I'm just glad you said neck. Because if these were chaperone cookies, it definitely wouldn't say neck.
Nope, it'd say armpit. Just kidding.
Yeah, okay.
She hates me.
Chaperone does?
I'm convinced. Yeah.
Or Chapelrone?
I realize she doesn't know me.
Chappellerone.
It's as I've said on the show, if you see a photo of her, I feel like I'm being judged when I see her. And I don't know why. I can't explain it. I think her music's fine. I think she's a super interesting, strong female voice in pop music right now, all that stuff. But I look at her photo. If she's looking at the camera, I kind of go, I have to kind of go, oh. What?
Yeah, what did I do? Oh, see, I get the impression that she just couldn't give a smaller shit about it. When I look at Chaperone, that is what I see, is that I see the highest level of disregard.
Yeah. Just kind of
I am not her audience. I am not her people. I love her music. I keep waiting for the right movie to use Pink Pony Club for Film Sack for using that for a song. But,
it's one of your betters, I thought.
did I already use? I didn't already use it.
Didn't you? I thought you did. No.
Oh shit! Maybe I did.
Or was it a different song of hers? I thought you did. You know what?
That would have been the one I would have used. I wouldn't have used. Maybe I've already done it.
This is hilarious. This is partially. If you didn't use it, it's my addled brain where I sort of conflate all the modern pop princess ladies right now.
Let's see. Call Your Girlfriend. Starsky in Disguise with Sideburns. I know I wanted to use, let's see, Saturn No Escape, Who's Johnny, Jet Airliner, Ray Liotta's Airliner, Time After Time.
Wait, that's not a cover, is it?
Dickie.
Of Time After
Yeah,
Time.
I did Time After Time. For,
You're got it. I thought you meant she had a version of a song called Time After Time.
No,
Sorry,
for Transformers. Tell Mr. Ripley. I'm not going to look through my entire list, but I'm just curious.
if it's not in the last 10, I'm probably
Exactly.
thinking of
That's
something else.
all the single Hades.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
The puns are strong with this one.
I don't think I have.
You've done a couple of Taylor Swifts. I probably mixed those in.
I have done a couple. Yes,
I think
about "Play Us a Memory" from Electric State.
I think I probably conflated them. See, this is what I do. I can't keep track of them all.
I know. I need to. I was keeping a spreadsheet of all these. I need to refill it.
Well, people would love that.
Get back up to date.
Yeah, people would be into it. Real quick, somebody in the chat mentioned this. Let me just back up a little. It is not swim trunks that I'm wearing today. Hold on. There we go. I'm wearing, these are actually just shorts. They've got pockets and everything. There's no liner in it. They're just comfy summer shorts that my wife got me. So just let that sink in there, chat. You think I look like I'm swimming? No. I'm just existing.
I'm amazed we can hear you over the loudness of your swim trunks.
You know what we should do? We should probably give these a rating. So Selena Gomez, we're going to give you how many murders in the building out of 10? I'm
going to give her all the murders in the buildking. I'm going to say it's actually these are one of my favorite flavors so far. I would say
very
9.
good. Yeah, I'd give it a 9. I'll probably give a 9.5 to the Post Malone ones. I like those a little better.
Those are a little bit more. Yeah,
but those are just a flavor. Those are a flavor type I like better. That's all. It's not that they're...
And they were also less sweet. These are a little bit more on the sweet side, so we got to dock her a point for that.
Yeah. And also, huge thanks to Mike Pacholik, who sent us these. Super kind of him to do that.
Continues to be simply the best, better than all the rest.
One of the great patrons of TMS of all time. And I don't just mean Patreon patron. I mean patron of the arts. Truly giving back for stuff he loves. And he sent me the ones I hadn't tried yet, so I'm excited to get fat on these.
Yeah, you're going to like those. They come in half sleeves, so... Each of those boxes have 2 sleeves that have 4 or 5 Oreos in each. So
why do these have so many
upstairs.
different package types? It's so weird.
I know.
Isn't it?
There you go. Scott, Kim, Carter, Alicia. Each get a cookie. Close out the bag.
Perfect.
Yes.
I didn't think about that. That's a great way to keep me in
exactly in check.
Yeah, I'm going to need it. By the way, he sends 2 of these Gomez ones, and I got freaked out. I'm like, you're not expecting me to eat these. This is for the girls. So.
Oh, good, because they've eaten like a lot of your cookies before you got a chance to get it before.
In this case, they'll probably eat them on their stream and all that. So,
maybe I bet you one of them gets the signature cookie.
Ooh, the signature.
I'm going to predict
cookie.
Alicia gets the signature cookie.
Hubba. Yeah.
So last night was the 15th anniversary of Puzzle Pint.
Yeah.
This monthly thing that I do, second Tuesday of every month, and they celebrated by giving everybody a plastic tumbler with their logo and everything on it. Nice. Look at that. Nice little plastic tumbler.
Yeah.
And at the very bottom, you see a thing of letters, basically, that says "Clever Clues and Cold Brews since 2010."
Nice.
And I won't show the sheet because there was a final puzzle that you got, but this was one of the most brilliant final puzzles they've ever done, because let's see if this works on a blue. This might be too reflective. I might need to do it on something else. But when you shine a light using your phone,
oh, look at that.
You can totally see it. Yeah. See the circles?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the balloons on the side.
That's awesome.
And you line this up on a piece of paper that has some letters on it.
Yeah.
And the circles line up with the letters, and you have to figure out, what they all spell.
So people don't know that, though, when they get the cup. They don't know about the light in it, or do you get hints about how to...
You get so with the sheet that has the puzzle on it, you get a little bit of a hint, something like the celebration and a glorious light from above means that it's time to circle the wagons and figure out the next clue in the deal or whatever.
Wow. I love it. That's awesome.
So,
And everyone got one, so it's like a little take-home thing for everybody who was there?
for each of, exactly, for every player. Like they said, all right, how many people on your team? And then they gave us that many cups.
So 15 years, that puts them, let me do the quick math here, that's 2010?
2010.
10?
Yeah.
Okay, so they've been doing this just 1 year longer than we've been doing this show.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Think of that.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think of when I did my first puzzle pint where I want to say I've been doing it for at least 10 of those 15 years.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah, I have to figure out when they started doing it in Colorado, because we went to one of the first ones in Colorado. The first time we went, there were two of us, two teams in the bar doing the puzzles.
Damn.
It was at Rio Zomolo's, a great Italian restaurant in Denver, which is gone now. It's now a Japanese restaurant that I want to check out. But
Everything tastes a little like fettuccine.
everything tastes a little bit like family.
Yeah. This happened at this Mexican place we like used to be the International House of Pancakes, and everything kind of has just a tinge of maple syrup.
Maple? I think it's just embedded in the walls. Like they have to completely raise the place and start over to get that scent out of the walls.
Yeah, no one ever believes me that it's true. It's just you can taste it. Maybe you smell it, and that's all tied to your taste, and that's what it is. I don't know. It's weird.
I believe you.
Anyway.
Red Fraggle, worry not. I might have you taken care of. When I send yours and Chuck's stamps, you might find a Puzzled Pint 15th anniversary cup in the package with these.
Lovely. It's a lovely thing to get in a package.
Yes.
It's also lovely to do this. It's time for us to play a little game. We have a very patient Bri guy on the line. Hello, Brian.
Oh, hi, Scott and Brian.
Oh, there's some real, some heavy
I'm just
breathing.
kidding.
I could smell that response.
Yeah.
Jeez, first of all, I show up. I'm like, all right, about to play some game. All right, then I have to watch y'all eat cookies, and I'm like, well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
if I could send you some, well, I guess I could send you some.
Got a whole extra box that Carter doesn't necessarily need to
Yeah,
have.
they don't know it's here. They don't even know I've got it. I'm gonna,
Dude,
you know what? Let's just tuck this over here.
I think I doth protest too much. I'm kidding, of course. Oh, hi, Scott and Brian.
Oh,
You
hi.
don't look as
Okay.
good as you do by eating cookies, Dunaway.
No,
Yeah, this is felt.
you are.
No, I
you are
just-
svelte. Yeah, you don't.
I
need,
don't-
you get the low sugar
I don't
ones.
eat them. I snort them, and then I just, no calories that way.
These low sugar Korean ones are a mini.
they're
What they
really
call
good.
them? Mild sweet. They're perfect.
Yeah, less sweet or mild sweet or something.
Yeah, I would eat that.
Yeah.
I would eat more of these if I could find them. They're
That's one
Korean
thing
is
we
the
didn't-
problem.
That's the one thing we don't do very well in America. We never have like lightly sweet things.
No,
It's
no.
very hard to find lightly sweet things.
It's so funny, yeah, because like when I go to the boba tea place, it's one of the options is like, how sweet would you like your drink? And I'm like, oh, I can choose between 0, 25, 50, and 100%. Give me either 25 or 0 because I get the boba pearls. Those add enough sweetness to the drink. I don't need extra sugar in the
like
drink.
Yeah, just give me the pearls. I like that. Give me the pearls. Jam
Just
them the
give me the
pearls. We call it the pearl
pearls.
jam. All right. Hey, you're here. We're going to get a game going. I see you're logged in. I'm logged in. You need a listener. Let's see.
That's right.
I'm going to go ahead and pull. Oh, nobody's called you because I didn't ask for it.
Oh yeah, you got to call. You got to ask.
Yeah.
You gotta ask for it.
Fourth caller, I will take. Let's see here. Let's see how fast this goes. It's a DM on Discord, by the way, everybody. I don't know if I made that clear. Maybe I didn't. DM me on Discord. We will pull you in directly as soon as I see something pop in the fourth category. Oh, here it is. I found
Here
it.
it comes.
All right. Stand up and look out. It's time for someone who's going to join us now. It is Tally joining us. Hello, Tally.
Oh, Tally's here.
Hello.
You were not
hi.
fourth, but you were fourth in your
Funniest?
next your last
coming.
she called me a jackass at the end.
Oh,
And
perfect.
and that was
Yeah.
the fourth bump I got. Does that make sense?
Nothing works better. Yeah. So she followed up her request to play with a jackass comment that turned out to be the fourth post.
Yeah. It worked out great. So good job.
He was wrong on the internet. I had to correct him.
That's right. You gotta.
Jackass.
The guy on Twitter lied. All right. Hey, you're here. Brian's here. He's going to explain the rules. We're going to try to win you some codes today. Brian, let's get started.
Yes. It's time to play the Tadpully Feud. I've surveyed the Tadpole on some nerdy topics, and Scott and Brian will have to predict the answers that they gave us. Play the Tadpole.
Whoa. Hello.
That's it right there. It's their job.
That was Tally, I think. It wasn't me. So.
That was
really?
me. Sorry.
Turn down your radio.
Do you have a Brian there too? Oh my gosh.
Right. Sounded like you were right there in the room. Crazy.
Good. It's their job to see how many of those answers they can guess. Tally, your job is more important than ever because you're going to be working with either Scott or Brian. If your team wins, you get a prize package that includes Windward and Patch Quest. I hear they're making a new fix for Patch Quest, and you can download that too.
Yeah, you have to. It's just nothing but patches all the time. Actually, Patch Quest is quite good. I have that game.
Cool.
I used the patch to patch the patch.
That's right.
Exactly.
It's a very, very good game. All right, cool.
Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
But we can't play without a topic, and it's time to give you your topic. Let's see. Put your hands on your buzzers and give me your best answer to to this. Name a store you'd only find at a shopping mall. Brian.
Dang it! I heard that Claire's.
Show me Claire's.
Gotta pierce your ears.
Number 3, Claire's Boutique, formerly Claire's Boutique,
Claire's
now known as
Boutique.
just Claire's.
All right, this is gonna.
2 answers will beat it.
As far as I know, they're still around. I don't go very often anymore, but I'll say The Gap.
Sure, show me the Gap.
Show me your gap.
Show
you
me
heard
the
him.
Gap, yeah, exactly. That will come back to bite me in the ass. The Gap, surprisingly, only one person said the Gap. Oh, no, 2 people said the Gap.
Well, now Scott said to it, so it makes 3.
Are they gone now? Do they not? They used to be
They're
such
still-
a.
They don't exist in malls much anymore, do they? I think they kind of moved out.
The only The Gap I'm aware of near me is in a mall, is in the Colorado Mills Mall. So
I just thought they were all like ubiquitous, but maybe that's changed. I don't know.
yeah.
All right.
Claire's, by the way, for those of you outside America who said, I don't know any of your weird American stores, there are 2,750 Claire's locations in U.S., Canada, and Europe.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Yeah,
Claire's is
gonna get your ears pierced poorly.
Yeah, we're.
It is where all of our girlfriends got our ears pierced, isn't it?
Yeah, still is. I think. I think that's where they
Totally.
go. If you want it cheap, I guess. I don't.
If you want to see a
80s.
teenager poke a hole in another teenager's ear, go to Claire's.
Right, exactly. Who better than somebody being paid minimum wage who hates their job to stick a needle in my ear? What
Perfect.
could go wrong?
Yeah.
Brian, that means that you and Tally are a team.
Yep.
Congratulations. And
When's the last time you've been to a mall?
Hello, Tally. You there? Oh, there she is.
okay.
2 days ago?
80s.
Years. Okay.
Okay.
80s.
All right.
Wow.
2 days ago.
2 days. Oh, 2 days ago.
Oh, I thought you
that's
said the
much- that's much more
80s.
recent
It's
than
like
the
holy
80s.
shit.
Yeah. Well, I live in Montreal, and we have like this quote unquote underground city, which is basically just a bunch of interconnected malls. But
I love those.
I
yeah,
like
I
them
live.
too.
We have one in Atlanta.
I live
right?
near one
We
of
have
them,
like
and it's it's either
that 'cause
either
of-
hot or cold outside. So we.
I was
going to
say, is that because of temperature extremes? Because I know that's the
Probably.
case with like Houston has something like that, and
Yeah, I want one just to have it, but we don't really have one of those.
I know. I want a little underground city with Morlocks
I know,
and
so much fun.
all selling things out of a Claire's boutique.
I had to go to the mall the other day because I needed to go to an Apple store because my Apple Pencil I dropped on the cement exactly straight down, perpendicular,
geez.
and it made a mushroom cloud point on the tip.
Oh no!
And I had no extra tips, and I couldn't find all the tips. And I called them. I said, "Can I get just the tip?" And they laughed at me. So then they said, "But they said yes, you can just get the tip. Come on in." So I went in. I had to buy 4 tips because that's the smallest package they give you.
Sure.
And then I ate at the food court, and I felt pretty good about it. So there's that.
So did you see the Gap while you was there?
No, I saw something called. It used to be the Gap, and it's now a whole other thing. I forgot the name of it. My wife would know, but it's the same thing. There's like little kid stuff
what did
here.
you see while you was there?
Apple Store, a Sbarro pizza.
It is where I'm going. Hey, Scott, name all the stores in a mall.
Oh yeah, no, I should not do that. Why am I doing that?
Why are you doing that?
Holy shit! I forgot what we were doing for a second. This is bad.
Apparently so. Yes. Tally and Brian. 9 answers still on the board.
That was
Do you have
my
a guess?
favorite game.
Yeah.
Yet.
It's really fun. Well done. Nicely done.
Shit.
Tally, what you got?
Okay.
You got any good mall stores?
Assuming a restaurant is also included in store.
Yeah.
I was in the survey, and I know what I put because I thought the only time I ever see this restaurant/store is in malls. Sparrow.
Oh yeah, Sparrow Pizza. Haven't heard of them before.
I wonder if Scott will mention that.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll say that one. All right. Show me Sparrow. Yeah, number 5.
Good answer.
There must be everywhere.
I think so.
Those
Yeah.
guys.
I've never been to a mall that didn't have one.
Except in Italy.
Right.
I had a friend in high school who worked there, and he would give us free pizza when we'd go in there. He was basically breaking the law, but basically we'd get in line, and he would go
Breaking the law.
He would go like he would give us the pizza, and then go to the cash register, and he would open the drawer, pretend like he put something in it, just air from his hand, and then shut the cash register, and we used to get free pizza that way.
Nice.
Nice.
It seemed a little skeevy, but it was good.
Well, that's because it was a little skeevy.
Yeah,
so,
it was very
Such
skeevy.
a Fast Times at Ridgemont High kind of thing,
Oh,
like
big
you'd
time.
see in the movie.
Yeah. 1986, I think that would have been.
I think so, yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, I mean, your thing.
My
I think
thing,
also
yeah.
the movie was 84, 86?
Fast Times, earlier 80s, right? 81, 82? I don't know.
Oh, even earlier than that. Okay.
Fast
I had
Times.
that place shut down.
I can tell you.
So,
real
Tally,
quick.
do you have another mall guess?
82.
82.
Yeah.
82.
I mean, I have plenty of guesses that the chat
too.
seems to have done. What do you got, Brian? You got
Well,
anything?
I'm just afraid that most of the malls I've been to are going to be more regional, and we got anchor stores. I think we should say Upton's. I'm just kidding. Don't say that.
Upton's.
I think we should.
We don't have an Upton's. I don't think.
No one has an Upton's. That place was
We have a Sinclair's, but
long
no
gone.
Upton's.
Upton's and
Yeah.
Upton's and Claire.
Upton Sinclair.
that's hilarious.
I gotcha.
Hilarious.
I see
I
what
get
you
it.
did
That's
there.
how you're dealing. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. How about everywhere I go is a Belk's, but I feel like this is a southeast kind of thing.
Belks.
What do you think? Yeah, Belk's. See, I can tell by Scott saying that we're not going to go with that. All right, so
I don't know. I'd go with something I'd probably more common. I don't know.
J.C. Penney's.
Look, let's do Spencer's before Monica has an aneurysm.
Oh
in
yeah,
chat.
Spencer's.
Oh,
Spencer's is great.
Spencer's, yeah.
They
Oh,
have
God,
the
you
they
can't
have
go into a mall without
the
Spencer's.
they got a beaded area where they got hot posters and dildos and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, they've so totally gone nasty.
Yeah.
Show me
always
Spencer
been
Diffs, now known as Spencer's.
Yeah.
Number
Oh,
one
look at
answer
that
on
at
the
the top.
board.
Not a lot of points, but
Does that
you know.
does that mean Hot
600
Topic is on there? You think?
690 of those stores, by the way, in the U.S., Canada, and the United Kingdom.
Yeah. They pushed
what's
we had a store here called the Keyhole, and they pushed them out completely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we love the
Pushed 'em right out
Keyhole.
the keyhole.
Yeah, they pushed. I was gonna say.
Spencer's murdered them. All right. Well,
That's
Well,
too
we
bad.
can burn down Hot Topic.
hot topic.
What are you going to pick? Hot Topic.
I like it. Do it.
Show me Hot Topic.
It's number 2, isn't it?
It is number 2.
Yeah.
Frick.
675 of those in the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico.
We're still not out of it yet, Tally, because we haven't got any of the right stuff
So-
on the right hand side.
In Canada and the U.S., why does Puerto Rico need to be included? It's part of the U.S.
It's true.
I know, but it's what came up on their website when I said how many stores do they have.
They do the same thing with DC. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
Not-
All right, so
this is one we don't have to be mad at.
We had our anchor stores.
It's not a hill I even care about.
Yeah. I don't. I'll just walk on this hill. I don't have to die on it.
Our anchor store is J.C. Penney. That was always like every mall I went to had a J.C. Penney at
Yeah.
one time.
Still do a bunch.
it was JCPenney or Sears back in the day.
yeah, Sears.
Sears, yeah, for the guy, yeah.
We used to have a
What do you think,
Sears that
Doug?
is now the training. Well, they rebuilt on top of it, but it's now the training space for the new NHL team here. Used to be
Oh,
the
really?
Sears.
Oh,
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, before we keep spitting out ideas to help the opposition, JCPenney, let's just say that.
J.C. Penney.
Yeah.
I want
Here's-
to go to the store and not through a catalog.
Okay.
Here is the
Drugstore,
funny thing
JCPenney.
about like JCPenney, definitely a mall store, right? When you don't see outside of like a standalone JCPenney, except
Yeah.
in the case of Westminster, near about half an hour 20 minutes from me, where the rest of the mall got demolished to make way for my Alamo Draft House and Tristan's apartments, and all they left standing was the JCPenney. So
that is
it was
great.
part of a mall, and now it is a standalone only because the mall was vaporized
the
around
mall
it.
left it.
Damn.
Yeah, it didn't leave
Yeah.
the mall left it.
Exactly, right. They, seems like a...
Little known
sounds
fact:
like
the JC
yeah.
stands for Jesus Christ.
No, it doesn't.
Wow,
Get
Jesus
outta
Christ,
here.
Penny.
Jesus Christ. Penny.
Jesus Christ, Penny. All right, show me...
Jesus Christ for
It does in
pennies.
my heart.
show me JC Penny.
Yeah, there's some
Oh.
points.
Number 8.
Now
Some
we're
good
talking.
points for
That's
you.
big points.
That's
Now I feel better.
Lower than I expected.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's the
yeah.
point for?
We still have a ton of those here, so I would have. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
I will give you no more
4.7?
suggestions.
No? Okay.
Do your worst. What do you got?
19, by the way, those listening, 19 points for Tally and Brian, and 0 for Scott.
Zero.
Nil, nunca, yet.
Has anyone
Is-
seen an Abercrombie and Fitch lately?
Oh, that's a good question.
Been ages.
I've
Yeah.
seen Fitch. I don't know what happened to Abercrombie, though.
He's writing books. Joe
They
Abercrombie.
split up since the dispute. Yeah.
That's right, the landmark case of Abercrombie v. Fitch.
Yeah.
Bitch. Hilarious.
I think we have one downtown. I don't know how prominent they are anymore, though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
man,
not trying to help you
yeah.
or hurt you.
Yeah,
here. You do
right.
what you
Should
want.
we say the Apple Store just because, I mean, do you ever see an Apple
I
Store
don't.
outside the mall
I mean,
now?
yeah. Okay. See, this is the question. This is the thing. It's like I see Apple stores all the time, not in malls. But then again, it's the Tadpole. Go with Apple Store.
All right.
All right, Ty says, let's go with the Apple Store.
I don't
where
like
Scott
Brian's
will get
tone.
his
I'm
mushroom
nervous.
You
pizza.
gotta
would-
listen to Tally.
I was going to do it, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
All right. This is a defensive maneuver because you're taking this away
pulling
from
out.
Scott.
Yep.
Show me the Apple Store, geniuses and all that.
Oh, I'm actually shocked by that.
I was too. Apple Store was number. It was up there, but did not make the top 10. It was 32, actually, a little bit lower than I expected when I was. Yeah, because I guess only 2 people said the Apple Store.
All right. I'm going to say Macy's. We have a few anchor Macy's
Yeah,
stores.
That's one of yeah. That's a good one.
I hope that isn't just regionally
You
packed.
usually
but
think of the Macy's store like the standalone, but you see them in the malls all the time.
all the time.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I don't even know. Are they are connected, right? That's Macy's is from Macy's,
assuming
the
so.
original Macy's. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
have no idea.
They totally are.
All right, Macy's.
Macy's in the mall.
Show me Macy's.
Shit!
No,
Really?
number 26, surprisingly.
Son of a
Wow.
bee. They might be
Yeah.
tightly packed in the West or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
People just got tired of parades. Okay.
Yeah, no kidding. Big giant Bart Simpsons. Who needs it?
That's right.
All right. Where you guys
It
got?
went woke
5
when they had
answers still
Garfield
left
for
on
some
the
reason.
board.
I'm going to lose this one. I just feel it.
No. We could have a run here. Let's see what we got here, Tally. What you think? Should we go more food things, or you think we should go more? I'm kind of out. If we got Macy's, I'm kind of out of clothing retail stores. Let's start talking about shoe stores.
Y'all get Dillard's down there in the South? Why am I saying that? Never mind.
We do. Yes, we do have Dillard's.
Shit.
I think I have someone I need to. I better go call Saul at Cinnabon.
Oh, Cinnabon.
Cinnabon.
That's great.
That's right. But that's not his name anymore. It's Cinnabon. What is his name at Cinnabon?
I don't remember.
Isn't it?
It's,
like
Jimmy
Jeff or
Mc-
something.
McFeely.
I don't remember.
places.
I just remember
Jimmy
Jimmy.
McFeely,
He's-
delivering your mail and making your cinnamon rolls.
he's Jimmy.
He wants to be
then he's-
McFeely or Jimmy.
He went from Jimmy to Saul
Nice.
to what is it? What was
Yeah,
it?
it was a funny like total Chad
It
or
was Polish,
something. Some
right?
like right.
Oh, was it Polish? I don't
I
remember.
think
Oh, was
Polish last name. I don't know. Something.
You're just making me want to watch it again. I love that show.
Yeah, you're making me want
Cinnabon
to
and Burger
Amazing
King
show.
are two of the smelliest places that make me want to go eat there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and the
That's
worst
true.
part about the Burger King is it's like fake smoke smell,
That's-
but you
and that's
still want to go.
intentional.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. It's not even coming from the kitchen. It's like
Nope.
Coming from a vial somewhere.
yes.
Gross.
All right. Show me Cinnabon.
Damn.
Number 6, taking you up to 25.
Is that enough
Still-
to nail it? Is that
It
enough?
is not. Nope. It's
Oh.
Scott can still do it with getting
Scott can still do
10,
it.
9, and 7 if he were to ever get a chance.
Yeah, I don't like my chances, but I could do it.
No, I don't either.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
I don't like
the
to give
very
any
low
chance.
of this going well for me. But
You take any of those on the right side and you mathematically eliminate Scott.
All right. I think we should go and let's see.
This cookie on my desk is just
Build-A-Bear?
staring at me.
I know, right?
I've never seen a standalone Build-A-Bear, but is that popular enough for the Tadpool to think about it?
I've never seen one. They're only in malls, as far as I know. My daughter used to.
That's a good question, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's something that would be more well-known.
More better.
I took Van to one and I watched a lady with no hands, so she had stubs. I don't know what accident or something, and she was stuffing bears with just the stumps. It was
God,
awesome.
I hope that's a career choice and not a what happened to me last week. Look, Jesus.
The fingers just
Get too
held her
close to the
back.
stuffing machine.
Right.
Some kid's got a big surprise inside his bear.
Yeah.
Mom, I don't want this
Oh
bear.
God.
Yeah.
Wait. Right.
Tally was
Okay.
So,
referencing
Tally,
a fisting joke.
not Corn Dog 7? All right.
Wait. What's Corn Dog 7?
Wait,
Yeah, why
Corn
the
Dog
7?
No one has
don't know
Corn
what
Dog
that
7
is.
anymore. But
I don't know
really?
what the hell that is, yeah.
I mean,
Oh my God, it
what was the one
the
we
best.
had, Brian? Something corn dogs.
It was
I'm not gonna say.
You can see the first corn
shit.
dogs 1 through 6 to understand the corn dog 7.
I know.
I can't stop doing this. Where
You
I'm,
keep wanting to relive your mall days and just shout out like you're going down the "You Are Here" map of the lower level.
yeah, why am I doing that?
How about some kind of corn dog store in the mall? Can we get away with that, Tally, you think? Or you think we need to be more specific?
Some food store that sells
food store.
meat.
On a stick.
Oh God.
Coated in cornbread.
All right, so we can stick with food, but Auntie Anne's maybe.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know what that is.
We don't have very many of those around here, but yeah, I've seen them.
Oh, I mean, I've heard about them. They're awesome. They're really good, and you should use that name.
Okay, actually,
Shit.
I don't know if Auntie Anne's is not ringing bells.
Scott has helped us out so much this time around.
shut up.
Kelly, I just want
what my deal is.
just want to say thank you to Scott for our win today, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, all right. How about so?
Tom Merritt is
after
somewhere
this, we'll
drumming
thank
his
him. We'll buy him a
fingers
nice
out.
relaxing chair
Tom
at
Merritt.
Brookstone. How about that?
Yeah, perfect. Brookstone. Yeah, let's go sit in the chairs and look at
The little
stuff we'll
vibrating
never
chairs,
buy.
massage
Yeah,
chairs.
yeah.
All right. Show me Brookstone. Oh my gosh, there we go.
I love sitting in Brookstone's chairs and pretending like I was going to buy
Like
it.
you're thinking about buying one? Yeah, absolutely.
Did people
this is
actually
very
ever buy those?
interesting.
I mean,
Personal massager, maybe, but not a.
oh, I've got one in my drawer.
Better hold on to that because I'm going to say Victoria's Secret.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Secret of Victoria. All right, show me Veronica's Closet. I mean,
good point.
Victoria's Secret.
Veronica's Closet. That was a
you have to be
terrible show.
effing kidding me about
Yeah,
that.
I know. 13, number 13 in the list.
I've never seen a
Insane.
standalone Victoria's Secrets. That would be
No,
one.
they're only in malls. That's and they're everywhere.
No,
and
there's
they
Victoria.
And is that
There's
the
literally a
secret?
Victoria's Secret on my on a commerce street, not in a mall in Mike City.
Really?
Interesting.
But this is in Canada, so well, in Canada, Victoria's Secret is actually just hidden things in the capital of British Columbia.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. The actual secret up there. I get
the
it.
actual secret. By the way, I never did tell you, but Brookstone was number 33 in the list. So
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
yeah.
Wow.
That's nice.
It's on you guys again.
Radio
Back
Shack.
to you
Should we
two.
say Radio Shack?
Oh
I mean,
God.
There's
R.I.P.
still one in a
Radio
mall
Shack,
here.
man.
They still have a location.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
wow.
they got some people were able to buy out parts, their individual franchise and keep them running if they wanted or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to be such a mainstay. It's just every
Yeah.
mall. But anyway, you guys do what you're gonna do.
All right, let's do it. Tally, what we got? Anything else?
We're having a lot of good suggestions.
Well, how about like a
But
Foot
I'm
Locker
not-
or something? We haven't touched any shoes or anything. Is that?
Well, I
something
mean,
that
yeah,
people-
that's
Touch the
that's the
shoes.
thing. It's like we got to get into the head of the tadpole here because
Yeah, I've never
you know,
done. I've
from
never shopped
Birmingham,
at a Foot Locker.
Alabama. There's a Foot Locker right on 280 that I would drive by all the time,
Yeah.
not attached to any mall at all.
That's right.
Well, that's one of them. That's one of them warehouse stores, right?
No.
That's one in warehouse. I don't know what you're talking about. Foot Locker ain't restricted to no mall that I know of.
Wow. This is good. The South today. My gosh.
very good.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
All right, what,
You
what
like
we think?
that?
What we
Like
thinking? I still think it would be some kind of wiener on a stick, coated in cornmeal and deep fried, whatever kind of store you want to call it. Orange Julius, Corn
Well,
Dog
if you want to
7,
go find the
whatever's-
hospital, you can find mine. But
Yeah. Nice.
he's talking about his penis.
I
Her
Called
penis.
It took a few seconds for you to register that.
All right. So what? So which? Sorry, did someone say one? Did I miss it?
Welcome to the.
See, I have a lot of ideas that I'd like to
Tadpully
workshop,
Feud
but
today.
then they might be stolen.
Well, Brian, you got the clock. We're going to tick down on
That's
these
true.
guys.
All right, so how about-
you know what?
okay,
I'll give you 5
all right.
seconds.
What do
Give
you
me an
think
answer. 4,
Paxson?
3,
Yes.
PacSun.
Paxson.
PacSun. Okay. Show me
PacSun.
PacSun.
That's a
Ooh.
shame.
Yeah,
That's a
That
real
is
shame. Brian, I would like to. Is that on the list, by the way?
Oh, PacSun. I don't even think it made it onto the list, honestly. Not even in the singles. No.
All right, I'm going to insert the answer of H&M, or as I call it, ham, when I go in there, because it looks like
Ham, because
ham.
that and sign looks like an and.
Yeah.
Yep, or an
A
A.
British company.
Yeah.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah.
322 stores across. No, I don't know. I just made that up. Show me H&M.
Are you kidding me?
We only sell black and white clothing. Yeah, H&M not on the list. But
The
that means
Tadpole
you
and
won.
RuPaul have something in common. They don't want to see
right.
H&M.
H&M tied for 40th place with just one answer.
That's crazy.
Congratulations, Tally. You've won the prizes. Let's see what other answers you said that you never confirmed. Show me number 4. Yeah, Orange Julius. I don't know why. That seemed like such an obvious one when you said it. I thought,
Okay,
good, they're
look,
finally
sometimes I
doing
try
it.
to ignore what the chat does because I want to have a fun game and not just take what they tell me to do.
Sure.
I try to keep it
which
interesting.
I-
It's admirable, but the thing is, I didn't expect this to be so food court heavy. This is
It
surprising
really
to me.
is. Yeah. Show me number 7. Auntie Anne's pretzels. You talked about it. You vacillated, and you took
That
a
would've-
noise I made to mean it's not on the list. But that noise was sometimes a
wrapped
noise
it
is
up.
just a noise, as Freud would say.
I
Show-
metagame myself.
Yeah.
Show me number 9. Sunglass Hut.
Sunglasses Hut. Nice.
Yep.
Still can't
And
believe
every
those
other
exist.
center of the mall store that tries to chase me down to sell me something.
Yeah.
Yes. Number 10. Brian said it and just didn't commit to it. Foot Locker.
Oh, good
Big
one.
points on that one. Number 11 was your Sharper Image.
Sharper Image.
The
others.
better Brookstone,
Brookstone.
or the alternative.
Sharper
Brookstone.
Image had cooler stuff, for sure.
They really did, yeah. Going down the list, Forever 21, the As Seen on TV store, Bath and Body Works, FYE, the generic phone repair cases kiosk,
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Larry?
Sam Goody Wetzel's
You mean Larry?
pretzels.
Larry,
yes.
here we have
Sam.
the Zag. I don't know how internationally they are, but
Zag,
Zag,
yeah.
Zag's big. They
Yeah.
started here, I think.
Why
Sam
not
Goody,
Musicland if we're
Wetzel's-
going to do a Sam Goody? Jeez.
Right? Maybe it's on here. Wetzel's Pretzels, Body Shop, Build-A-Bear Workshop, GameStop, Hot Dog on a Stick. That's what you're thinking of, Brian. KB Toys, Lids, Radio Shack, Sephora, Suncoast, Walden Books, Dillard's, GNC, Great American Cookie, Hollister, Old Navy, Sears, Five Guys. I've never seen a Five Guys in a
Five
mall.
Guys?
Only
Not
seen
once.
standalone Five Guys.
Never. Cheesecake Factory on there, by chance?
Cheesecake
good one.
Factory was on here, yes.
Okay.
Abercrombie, Aladdin's Castle for you arcade fans. B.
Hollister.
Dalton, Babbage's.
No.
Corn Dog 7 did get a mention. One person said
Nice.
Corn Dog 7.
That's a place?
Fanatics.
It's a
Glamour
place.
Shots.
High five, Southeast.
Yeah.
Hallmark, which blows my mind that wasn't higher on the list. Hallmark,
Yeah.
Do they have anything
I
that
just went last
says
week.
small Vietnam family who does neck massages in the middle of the mall?
Oh, no, that one isn't there, but swords and weird Chinese shit.
I
made the
love those
list.
stores. I love those.
True. There's Music Land.
Is that where you get
Left-
the
Leftorium?
the Malguai?
Oh, no, but it's where
Yeah,
I got
Leftorium.
You get that with Frogurt.
this guy there.
Comes with a free Frogurt.
This giant sword there. Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Did you say the Leftorium from The Simpsons?
I did
That was
say the
good.
Leftorium.
Good
Nordstrom,
job.
Payless Shoes, Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Nice.
Pinkberry, Rue 21, Sleep Number, Spirit Halloween, the Disney Store, the Lego Store, the Disney Lego Store, Things Remembered, TJ Maxx, Wet Seal. I don't know what that is.
Wet Seal. I know Five Below, but I don't know a Wet Seal. That's a weird
Yeah,
Never
it
heard of
seems
that.
like it's something you want outside the mall. Wicks and Sticks, Woolworth, Yankee Candle, and Zales.
Oh, Zales.
Sales.
Can I point out that it's a fantastic symbol of the morning stream when Brian is directing and going through everything in the game. Scott's in the background playing with his sword.
Swinging swords. Yeah.
It is. It really is. It does epitomize the show in a quick 5-second video clip. Yes.
Yep. I think that's exactly right. But you get one of these.
Congratulations.
And you'll get a DM from Brian on Discord giving you their prizes. I think you deserve a little bit of a congratulations there, Tally. How do you feel about your massive win for you and the entire nation of Canada? How's it feel?
Oh, it's a great day for Canada and therefore the world, and I feel fantastic. Brian, you should play Clear Obscure, and Scott, you can kiss
my butt.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's why we heard me earlier, because she was queuing up an audio clip to play.
Yeah, she's got fancy stuff. Hey, Dunaway, guess what you and I did? Guess what we did yesterday?
Ooh, we played Monster Trucks.
We did.
It was great.
We did.
I watched some of that, too.
Yeah, you were in the chat. That was fun seeing you in there. We had a great time. Those games are great, and I still say the GBA game is the best one. If you're like, what are you guys talking about? Go get your Monster Truck video games on and check out the episode of Play Retro we just posted. Play Retro can be found at frogpants.com/playretro or wherever you get your shows. Okay? All right. Yeah. Dunaway, is there anything else you'd like to add to that?
No, you.
I want you to kiss our butts. All right. He doesn't know how to leave the new thing, so
he does not.
He just sits there and talks. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, Tom Merritt will be here, talk a little tech. Then we'll be doing some recommendals with Nicole. Randy's got meetings, but it'll all be good. And we'll do that right after this song. Brian, what do you got?
I have got a New York artist, a guy by the name of Asaph Avidan. I always think when I hear the name Avidan, I think of Ninja Sex Party and Dan Avidan, but this is Asaph Avidan. I don't know if there's any relation. This is a brand new single to announce his upcoming album Unfurl, which comes out all the way out on October 10th via The Orchard. Big thanks to The Orchard Records for sending me this one. Avidan says about this song, I was having a long writer's block and starting to feel I might have to give up when a series of events that include Carl Jung, About a Vertigo, Mexico, Brad Pitt, and Alfred Hitchcock somehow merged into a path that opened up the doors.
Good Lord.
See if you hear all that stuff in this song. Here is the song Haunted by Asaph Avidan.
Is this a machine? I don't talk to machines.
You think my life means that much to me?
We've returned. Who was that again?
That is Asaph Avidan. Love that name, too. With a song called Haunted. You'll find it on his upcoming album, Unfurl.
That is a pretty cool name. Avidan.
Yes, it is.
I like
Avidan. It feels like it should be an anagram.
Anagram of Avidan. Avidan anagram.
That's right.
All right, we're going to call Tom Merritt.
Yeah, we are.
Usually I hear from him by now, but I haven't, so I don't know if that means he might be out. Oh, you know what might be going on right now? When's the Samsung thing? That might be right now. Tom Merritt, are you there?
Oh, Samsung. Yeah, right.
Are you there, buddy? Nope, I don't hear him.
I'm there.
Oh, there you are. Hi. Are you? Is this right in the middle of the Samsung thing? It just hit me that you guys.
No, it's over. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just finished up an hour ago.
Oh, well then you've
because they added New York.
So did. Oh, that's about when Tadpully Feud started. Was about an hour ago.
Yeah, we went really long today. Apologies for that. That was
it was counter programming for Samsung Galaxy Impact. Right?
That's right. Exactly.
Anything big drop at the deal?
No, not really. Kind of underwhelming, especially considering everything leaked ahead of time. I mean, there's always leaks ahead of time, but like literally there's no surprises here. But if you weren't following the leaks and you're Samsung curious, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 starting at $2,000, super thin. That's kind of the big headline. This thing feels like a phone when it's folded. It's only, what is it exactly? 8.9 millimeters when closed. Big 8-inch display when unfolded, 6.5-inch display even when folded. No S Pen support though, so that's kind of sad.
That is a bummer, especially given the format or the form factor. You'd want that.
And then the flip phone, the little clamshell one, the Z Flip 7 now has a 4.1-inch cover display, so it basically covers the entire front screen. So that's much more useful. You can now use Gemini from that screen too, which you couldn't before. They strengthened the hinge. There's also a cheaper version of the Flip that doesn't have the big screen, but it's not that much cheaper. It's only $200 cheaper, $899 versus $1,100. Then a new Watch 8 series. It's a little different form factor and smaller. So if the Watch 8s, you're like, I like them, but they're too big for my wrist. Now you can get one at a 40 millimeter size. Bunch of software for health tracking, including an antioxidant index to, kind of take into account your nutrition there.
That's cool.
And these will be the first models to have Android 16 in the Flip cases and the first watches to get Wear OS 6.
Oh, interesting. There's also bunch of talk about Galaxy AI being used for TV stuff or something. Did they talk about this? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. There was something about, let's see, where is it? Galaxy AI rejiggered for the big screen. Oh, they mean the Fold. That's all they mean. They mean the Fold.
Yeah,
7.
no, and when they say Galaxy AI, they mean Gemini because they are basically using Gemini for everything.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, makes sense.
Samsung
though.
doesn't have their own model; they just have their own pathways and interfaces. And I was just talking to Ron Richards about this for DTNS. It feels like that is true even more now. Like they are basically just relying on Google for all their AI functions. Which hint, Apple. Maybe there's a path forward there.
Sure. I mean, Apple. They say Apple Intelligence is really OpenAI doing most of it, right? I know they have some of their own stuff, but
they have their own stuff for the local and the cloud, and they use OpenAI when it fails. And I think what you're hearing is people going like, "Yeah, it always fails." So I'm always asking ChatGPT for something.
Yeah.
And then there's leaks that Apple has been talking to Anthropic and OpenAI and others about, like, what if we took a model and put it on our own infrastructure and like basically bought your technology and used it.
Isn't that essentially what Microsoft does with OpenAI and Copilot?
It is, yeah. Microsoft does exactly that. They have a sweetheart deal that they signed in the early days of OpenAI to get access to their models first, and then they combine that with Microsoft's own technology to create Copilot.
Now, do you think? So you mentioned leaks and how nothing was a surprise here. Do you think that actually does that hurt the overall? I don't know. It seems like it would hurt the message, but do you think this is on purpose? You know what I mean? Like to just get as much word out as possible and.
I don't know. It's funny. We talked about this yesterday on DTNS Live, on the live stream with Jen Cutter. It does tend to get people more interested for longer. Mm-hmm. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. But it also means when you watch this announcement, you're like, yeah. Like there were no surprises. Last time Samsung did a Galaxy Unpacked earlier in the year, they announced the Edge, which is a really thin version of the Samsung Galaxy S. Mm-hmm. They didn't mention that this time, which that's fine. This is all about foldables, right? It's not about the Galaxy S series. But everybody thought they were going to show off their tri-fold Samsung and tease that, and they didn't even do that. So they didn't tease anything, nothing, no surprises at all. That part feels like a little bit of a letdown. Maybe that'll lower some of the buzz, but frankly, Samsung phones sell well, and most people who buy them are going to go into the store and say, "What's the new Samsung phone?" Right? No matter what. So I don't know that it hurts. I don't know how much it hurts them really.
That Fold, you mentioned the price. 512 gig is $2,000. 1 terabyte, 2,269. Yeah, that is just. That is a very expensive device, and I get it. We're in those days of foldables, and it's a premium you're going to pay for this tech and this form factor and everything, but it just feels like at some point those have to come down. I would never be able to justify that. I guess you're not usually getting it unlocked though. You probably get a deal at T-Mobile or Verizon or whatever, but
yeah, you'll probably pay it off over a certain amount of time, but that's laptop prices, right? And you're only getting an 8-inch screen. Yeah. So I know people, Wen Hui Dao, who co-hosts DTNS briefing with me and is on Android Faithful, has said like she can use her Pixel Fold to do coding and do almost all her work. So yeah, I think that definitely can happen, but I don't know how many people will justify that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how their sales go. So that's a big deal. We're going to talk more about it, tear it apart today on the, they unpacked. We get to tear it apart on DTNS Live, which will happen today too. So come for that and stay because Rob will be there. Rob Dunford, big fan of the Android ecosystem and has a lot to say about that stuff. I'll be there.
You just made
schlubbing it.
Rob your relative. It's Rob Dunwood.
What did I say? Dunford? Oh, shit, I did.
Yeah.
Wendy was just here, and I had a Dunford donut
That's
2 days
probably
ago,
why,
so that's
right?
why. That Dunford donut doesn't leave your system right away. It stays in you.
No, man. It's a good donut.
It's the best
I've had
donut.
one.
They're so
It's real
good. You washed it down with Clamato, if I recall.
Clamato, yeah.
I have done that once. Yeah.
Blah.
That's true.
Anyway, but that'll be great because I always like working with Rob Dunwood. Although I'm sure if he made some donuts, they'd be fine. You know?
Oh, they'd be great.
Yeah.
They'd be the best.
Yeah.
Rob Dunwood's
I
donuts.
believe.
Yeah,
I believe.
I believe too. Tom, is there anything else going on that you'd like to mention today?
No,
Nothing at all.
no news. Boy, what should I mention though? Like I got so in the habit of mentioning Brian Brushwood's workshop that we had in Austin at the end of June. And it was so much fun. I wish I could say, go back in time and join us. You won't forget it. But I know he's planning another one for September. So keep an ear out for that. Otherwise, you know what? Experiment Week coming up on Daily Tech News Show. It's where we invite people to try out some ideas for podcasts. Sometimes they're just fun ideas that are one-off. Sometimes they lead to becoming shows of their own, like the Tech John or Behind the Data, for example. So if you haven't subscribed to the Daily Tech News Show briefing feed, you might want to do that before August 18th and catch Experiment Week. That's coming up soon.
Nice. Watch for that. Always a fun time of the year. Tom Merritt, everybody. He is Ace Detect on all the socials. Tom Merritt, have a great week.
Thanks, man.
See you in a few hours. Bye.
See ya.
I'm going to be boring on that show today.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, I don't have. Rob has cool stuff to talk about. I'm going to talk about some game-related news or something. You know, stuff that doesn't
What's
matter.
wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that.
That's nothing wrong with it, but I have massive. I think Rob has huge cred, and so whenever he's around, I'm just a little. I feel.
Sure.
I'm honored
Okay.
to be within his presence. That's all I'm saying. Because he's good.
guess
He's
so.
good. He's a great dude. All right, let's get Nicole in here. Let's have some recommendals. Let's put this off no longer. Although Nicole, you haven't joined that link yet. I see her in the chat, but I think she forgot to join the link. Hop in there.
It's funny. She said that she was ready to jump in after the break, and then she disappeared.
Yeah, I saw her in the chat.
She
a
also
second
never
ago.
told me what she watched this week.
Oh, I could tell you while we wait. It is called.
Tell me.
Wait,
Don't
did
you
she
just
not?
tell me?
Did she not come in here and tell
She
us?
didn't. I misunderstood that she said "Ticks from the Sticks." I thought she was saying that's what she watched, but she was responding to your "Damp from Camp." So I was like, "Ticks from the Sticks."
I
Is this
love
like
that.
Some little animated cartoon or
It
something.
sounds like a great title for something.
It does. Like absolutely, Cartoon Network. Ticks from the Sticks.
Yeah, that's really great. I freaking love that.
What are you doing today? I don't know. I'm gonna suck somebody's blood. Give them Lyme disease. Yeah, me too.
All right, I'm going to paste this into your our thing so you have it.
Okay. thank you.
It'll be in the TMS group. Okay.
In the TMS group.
There you
Gotcha.
go. And she has joined
Thank
the thing.
you.
So
Oh, sure. Okay.
So now we can do it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to
Jeez.
play her little intro and off we go.
Well, what do you recommend?
I forgot to play Tom's intro today. Whee!
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody. We are back here, and we got Nicole on the line with us. Nicole Spaganola. Oh, my gosh.
Turn your radio down.
That's
down.
terrible. Why am I hearing myself? That's not good. Let's see. Hold on, Nicole. Okay. How about now? Are you there? Hello? Hello, Nicole?
Oh.
Hello? Oh, boy. How's this going to go? Let's see. Hello? Oh, I hear myself again.
There we go.
We're looping. I'll put us on full repair. See if that helps. Maybe that'll help. Depends on her end. I've got her muted. She's on again. And that's great. Nicole, if it's effed, I can call you directly on Discord if you'd rather. Maybe she's got an issue with her browser. I don't know. She's probably on her phone in the parking lot of a CVS for all I know.
Could be, yes. And we're just really caught in the wrap of the giant receipt that she just got.
Yeah. Oh, they're huge. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a job in itself to interpret those things.
Can't do it. Just can't do it.
We did it in Vegas. We went to a CVS to get some sundries.
Yeah.
And it was maybe a bottle of water and I don't know, some other 2-3 items. We get out to the car.
Yeah.
Or I guess we walked, but we're out there and I've got this thing. It's so
This
long.
giant receipt. I know. If you ever like, I need to buy a sketchbook. Never mind. I'll just buy a bottle of water at CVS, and I've got enough paper to draw a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and why isn't it a bunch of why isn't it a bunch of coupons or something?
Right. It's just completely blank on the other side.
It's nonsense. Nicole, are you there? Hi, how are you?
I don't even know.
You sound good now. How are you?
Well, I'm on my phone now.
Oh, what were you on?
So I was on my MacBook.
Oh, should have been fine.
And it should have been fine because I was plugged directly into the stupid little port.
Mm-hmm.
But it wouldn't. And it even said that it was using external. Who cares?
It was cool because we were in space. It was like.
I was like,
I know.
F Apple. I just have I think I have a really old. My laptop is getting up there in years.
Yeah.
And stuff isn't working the way. I think I need to delete this recorded audio device software too because it.
Oh, that's probably it. Because you were looping.
Get Loopback. It is the best thing. It's from Rogue Amoeba, and it is fan-freaking-tastic.
Can you just text that to me because I don't remember anything anymore.
Of course.
Yeah, include the website because Rogue Amoeba has about 50 things that we love here.
Yes.
Maybe not that many.
Get the bundle. Get the bundle of everything because it's all really good
I
stuff.
love those guys. Oh my gosh, I love them. All right, well, hey, you're here. That's all that matters. We're going to do some recommendals. We got stuff from streaming services, and we've all three seen them and think you guys might like them too. I rolled pre-show for Initiative. It came out in the exact order as usual. Brian, Nicole, me.
I'm so sorry. Every time I try to leave this feed,
you
pull back in
because I have that stupid it shuts down after a minute.
Yeah.
So instead of me just tapping it for 20 minutes, I was going to try to just turn it off.
Yeah.
But if I leave this space, it makes you go.
Great. That's fantastic. That's great news. It's great news for everybody involved here today.
I'm sorry. Nobody cares. I mean, it's just entertainment on my end.
Now, weed is not legal in Missouri, though, right? I just make.
Oh yeah, no, it is. As soon as I moved here, they made it legal.
Oh, nice. They knew you were coming. Fantastic.
I'm not on any. I'm actually instructed by my doctor to not do, even though I have epilepsy. She's like, I don't want you doing any kind of CBD or anything like that. Yeah. So and CBD is good for epilepsy, but it's certain cases of it and stuff like that. So no, I'm not high.
We had a neighbor next door blowing some serious secondhand over the fence last night.
Oh gosh.
Oh, man. Not legal here.
I grew up, even though it was illegal, my dad smoked a ton of weed and grew it too.
Oh.
We lived in the country.
Nice.
And he was an F the man kind of guy. He passed away in 2018, so I don't really care. Just go arrest him.
Yeah.
But so I grew up with this, and I had a lot of friends that smoked weed, and I always thought, I wonder if I've ever gotten a contact high because I was around it all the time.
Sure.
But I never smoked it. It was the kind of thing that I was just like that. I'm number one. I just don't like feeling not like myself.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so
it's not a great feeling if you're not, especially if you like who you are, and then you do a lot of that stuff. You start to not feel like who you are.
Well, I mean, for certain people, it's good. Like for my brother, it's good. It's good for him.
Sure.
It actually helps his anxiety. It's kind of a self-medication kind of thing that he has.
Everyone's different.
Has done.
Sure. Yeah.
And he has ADHD, which I think my dad had ADHD, and I think it helped them with their ADHD, kind of just chill them out. So I've spent my life, and maybe I've told the story. I probably tell a lot of stories over again, but when I hurt my neck, I accidentally got some gummies with 5 milligrams of THC in it. I thought it was more CBD than THC. I took it 9 a.m, and then I was like sitting typing, and then I go, "What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
What is happening?" I was like, "Oh shoot!"
Yeah, you got. Oh, I bet her phone. I bet you she let it go to sleep. That's what I'm going to guess.
She didn't continue the tapping.
Yeah, you got to tap. Got to tap that ass.
Shoot the shapes.
There you go.
Dang it! I hate this thing. I hate it.
Well, look. If they want your battery, they just want your battery to last longer. That's all.
I'm just gonna leave my finger on the screen.
All right.
Let's see if that works.
Yeah, what could go wrong there?
I think you have to move it to make it. Well, I could be wrong. You know what? This is a good experiment. Let's give it a shot. See what happens.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Tom will report next week.
So what did I say? I got high at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
Yep.
And it was. I've realized I never had ever had a contact high, or any kind of high at all, because weed and me do not agree.
You do not agree. Oh, I like that.
Oh, sure.
Weed and me do not agree.
Easy way to. It's almost a mnemonic device.
There
right?
you go.
Can almost remember it that way.
Yeah.
I get dizzy. It is not. I was like, I don't understand how anybody likes this.
Yeah.
This is not fun.
Some people have a bad reaction.
I had a bad reaction.
Well, sativa is that for me. I get it. I can do the other one, the sleepy one, but the sativa gummy just about wrecked me.
Indica.
Indica.
Oh, indica.
Indica.
Indica for into the couch or whatever they say.
I had a medical card for 3 or so years, and accidentally got my mother-in-law
hooked. Oh.
And my
yeah.
So my mother-in-law and my husband accidentally, I got them really high for like 2 days.
All right. Well,
it was so bad.
I'm going to say this. I don't think Nicole needs help from THC to get high. That's what I think.
No.
I'm just going to go ahead and say, based on today's phone call so far, I think that Nicole is high on life.
Exactly.
I
think we need Spagnolo gummies.
Yeah.
You know, just like you take one of those and
all it is like Haribo gummy bears. Yeah, that's it. But she's held them or something, touched them.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Blows on them. Well, anyway.
So there's my weed stories.
There you go. Enjoy the weed stories. Now let's do recommendals. All right, we're going to start. I pre-rolled, by the way, for this. So Brian, you came in first. Nicole second, me third. It's like it always was. It wasn't even worth rolling.
Same as it ever was.
We'll start with you. What do you got here for your clip?
Before we get to my actual recommendal, I'm going to talk really, really quickly about something that I had really high hopes for. It was almost going to be my recommendal. Because listen to this cast. Bill Murray, Pete Davidson, Ed Harris, Gabrielle Union, what's the guy's? Bill Pullman's son?
Oh, Louis Pullman.
Louis Pullman.
Yeah, I love him.
Like really good cast, great cast.
Yeah.
Not a great beginning to a film. Oh yeah, Jennifer Coolidge.
I'm taking a dog,
making an appearance in this movie.
Love it.
I will recommend if you have the patience to watch it, and then by patience I mean if it's a 2-hour movie, however long it is, the first 45 minutes move very slowly. You're introduced to all the characters, but it's all centered around a secret. Once that secret is revealed, the movie's great, and it's really, really good. It's called Riff Raff. Did I not say the name yet?
Oh, yeah, we didn't get the right name yet. Yeah.
Shitoutaluck.com.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, shitoutaluck.com. Riff Raff, it's, I think, showing on Hulu. Like I said, great cast, and I think
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's finally, you finally get their full use after about halfway through the film. And then it becomes great. It's very much like a light Tarantino, Guy Ritchie kind of violent comedy kind of thing.
You think Tarantino's mad that we don't have to take our shoes off anymore at the TSA?
No, they still take them off. They still take their shoes off next to me in the movie theaters.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's good. He'll find his kink where he needs it.
They'll still be. The TSA may have failed him, but don't worry. AMC Theaters has them right where they want them.
Sweet.
Anyway, so that's it's like a meh commendation. We really liked it once it got rolling, but it's quite a ways to get to that.
Okay,
point.
So it's got a hump it's got to get over, and then maybe sink in.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey, just really quick question. I'm looking at Clean Feed, and it says I'm left only.
You're totally fine. Ignore that entirely. That means nothing on your end. It's only for us on this end. Yeah.
Because it was like stereo.
We've got you stereolized.
Yeah, don't change any of that because it's all set for how you sound over here. So you're
exactly.
good.
Yeah. All right. So let's
touch a thing.
Yeah.
Let's get to my actual clip. And when I was going to do Riff Raff for my recommendal, it was because I thought, well, everybody's going to expect me to recommendal what I'm going to recommendal. But it turns out that is what I'm going to recommendal. So let's play the clip.
All right, here it is.
All that considered, I thought maybe you could convince the board to extend my grant just one more year. If I could just get my idea off the ground, help would never be too late. This could change the world.
Sorry.
Riri, I understand why this project is a passion of yours, but you've been here over 4 years, with as many disciplinary hearings on record, and still no true matriculation towards a degree.
Due respect, Dean Choi, what do I get out of matriculation? Some job in Palo Alto with a tiny window and a bunch of guys I have to pretend to like? I want to build something undeniable. I want real life scientific epiphanies. You want me to do homework I have to explain to my professors. You want me to be small. But I refuse.
Riri, that's a hot pile of garbage.
I don't know what this is.
I'm like, you go, girl.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
Oh, it's Ironheart. Duh.
That is. Yeah, that girl is Riri, better known as Ironheart in the MCU. This is a continuation of the character that was debuted, made her MCU debut in Wakanda Forever, which I watched right before watching Ironheart. I just watched it solo. Tina didn't need to see it again. I watched it again just to kind of see, Namor and Shuri and all those characters again, and see Ironheart's debut. Character in the comics for a long time, and she's basically like a new prodigy, Tony Stark level, brilliant mind creating an iron suit, and using it for the betterment of the world. Now, here's what's really cool about this. This is executive produced by Ryan Coogler. And it is, it's a show where you think they're going to follow all the tropes that line up a show like this. And they do an incredible job of not following that path. They make you think, or you think they're going to follow a path, and then they don't. And it's really, really cool how they do it. This also gives us our first appearance of the Hood, in the MCU, which is he's a character that started out as a little two-bit burglar, got some magical powers in the form of a hood that he wears, and is much more demonic and much more threatening. If you read the Civil War comic book from Marvel, then you got a really good example of who the Hood is.
Yeah.
And
Great
Anthony
there.
Ramos plays him so well. Anthony Ramos, you might know as Hamilton's son in the play Hamilton, in the musical Hamilton.
Oh, like original stage actor version.
Stage actor son.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's so good in this.
I didn't know that. I don't know why I didn't know that.
You also get a very brief appearance by Eric Andre as Rampage. Kind of this thing Marvel does where they throw a really D-list character in as a quick cameo or a quick appearance.
Oh yeah,
thing.
Sure.
You get Alden Ehrenreich, who is your young Solo, right? He plays the son of Jeff Bridges' character from the very first Iron Man movie. Obadiah Stane's son, Ezekiel, or Zeke.
Oh, no way.
Yes, and great, like really, really good balance to Riri Williams. You also get Sacha Baron Cohen as a character that I'm not going to spoil, unless if you look at IMDb, you might see it. I'm looking to see if
maybe I won't show it. I'll hide it.
Yeah,
I don't want anyone to know.
It might not be in IMDb because it's a great spoiler. It's a great appearance. But Sacha Baron Cohen, fan-freaking-tastic in this thing, and
is it true that this starts slow and gets awesome? That's what I keep hearing.
Yes, I think I might have even said that after the first 3 episodes came out. It's like, ooh, it's kind kind of going slow. This thing also, by the way, got hit with the typical review bomb for non-white female characters in the MCU, or just plain female characters in the MCU.
Well, part of the problem is they look at it and go, Iron Man's not a girl. How come Iron Man's a girl all of a sudden? This is some woke bullshit. You're like, dude, read a comic. Sit down and read a effing comic.
Exactly.
Pud monkeys.
Yeah. I mean, the review bomb was so pronounced that even made the Wikipedia page, the fact that this thing got review bombed.
Irritates me.
Now, if you have not seen Wakanda Forever, you don't need to see it before watching Ironheart, but there's zero reason you shouldn't watch Wakanda Forever before watching Ironheart. Wakanda Forever, again, also directed by Ryan Coogler, same as the first Black Panther, pays such an incredible homage to Chadwick Boseman and just the explanation that they create in the MCU for why T'Challa is not the Black Panther anymore. It is... it's not required watching, but it's something you should watch if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, like me, I've taken forever to watch Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. Put that next on your list, especially on your big TV. It's just such a gorgeous movie, and it's as beautifully presented as it is the cinematography. And
Nice.
freaking Submariner, man. You get the Submariner, or some people call him the Submariner.
The Submariner. With his big fat wiener. Yep.
Right.
No,
he might, actually.
That's great.
Yeah, so Ironheart is the show, 6 episodes. It's listed as a limited series. I'm sorry, mini series, which means that there isn't a plan for an Ironheart season 2, which means there can continue Riri's journey in one of the movies, most likely. And
I like when they do this. I like limited series.
I do too. Give us a nice self-contained story, maybe with a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end. Who knows? But it's really good.
Kingpin shows up and moons everybody.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, Ironheart. Oh, you know why I think we're getting Ironheart continuing story somewhere else? Because there's another series that's been announced that I feel like Ironheart's going to just slip right into to continue her story.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to see Ironheart and War Machine fight. That's what I want.
Right? Yes.
But a friendly fight that ends up being, now we're both pals and we work for the Avengers.
Exactly.
The new Avengers.
Skrull.
Asterisk. Excellent. Nicole.
On Disney Plus, obviously.
Oh, yeah, Disney Plus for this thing. Yeah. Nicole, let's swing it over to you. Oh, go ahead. What'd you
Thanks
say?
for recommending that, Brian, because I have fallen, I wouldn't say out of love with the Marvel universe.
A lot of people have, so wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly, it was after WandaVision that I kind of have.
Oh,
well,
really?
no, that's not true. Was what was the one where he's in the desert and he had the white suit?
Mad Max Fury Road.
Moon Knight, maybe?
Oh,
Moon
Moon
Knight.
Knight. Okay.
Was Moon Knight before or after? See,
After WandaVision. WandaVision, I think, was the first of the Disney series.
I think so too, right? Didn't they start with them and then
I think so.
I want to say they weren't even. It wasn't even next. You still had.
No, you had like Hawkeye. I think was second. Maybe.
I didn't watch it. I loved Moon Knight. Loved it, but I feel like after Moon Knight, I was just like, meh. I'll catch up at another time.
So other ones I'd recommend. Hawkeye was great.
Loved Hawkeye.
A series.
No. Don't be doing that. You got to watch it first. It's good. You'll love Kate Bishop, and it's where we get our first real extended taste of what Florence Pugh was bringing to the table. It's fantastic.
Yeah. It's really good.
I do love Florence Pugh. Pew Pew.
Yes.
That's how I know how to say her last name.
Yeah.
Because she said it in her interview. She goes, "How do you pronounce my name?" Think Pew Pew.
There you go. Ms. Marvel was really good. The Werewolf by Night one shot was really good.
Oh, I do love the Werewolf by Night.
Okay.
I did see
Werewolf.
That.
Yep, Werewolf.
Agatha All Along. Along is excellent.
Yeah.
I tried to watch that and I didn't get very far.
Agatha.
Okay. All right.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, the
either.
Loki stuff, of course. The Loki.
Oh, Loki is a must-watch. I loved it.
Well, yeah, that's just a given.
Yeah,
That's a given.
loved that.
Anyway, so there's you don't necessarily have to watch She-Hulk. It was okay. It's good. It's got its moments. It's very self-aware and very fourth wall breaking.
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Daredevil Born Again was really good. The animated Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man was really good. Echo was good, but you probably want to watch that after if you haven't seen all the Daredevil stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, Hawkeye. Actually, Hawkeye as well.
Wasn't it she was prominent in Hawkeye, if I remember right.
Yes,
I just feel like, and I know I'm not alone, there's too much. There's too much.
There's a lot.
You could say that about the entire entertainment world right now. There's just too much.
Yeah,
I guess
but
so.
no,
I
but
guess
you know,
so.
as far as MCU stuff, if you fall behind, it feels like it's going to be forever before you catch up. Yeah.
And maybe that's how I that kind of, it's not really FOMO. It's more like NOMO.
I want no mo of this.
Give me no mo, Marvel.
I can't take no mo.
Yeah.
Like with Severance, for instance. I wanted Severance. I wanted it. I needed it.
Sure.
They made me wait 2 years for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're going to make you wait another 2 for the next season, so enjoy that.
Now, Ironheart is the end of Phase 5 of the MCU, and now Phase 6 begins with the Eyes of Wakanda limited series, Marvel Zombies, Wonder Man, Daredevil Born Again Season 2, and Vision Quest.
And also, but also
and then Fantastic
Four is like part of that.
Steps. Yeah.
So First Steps to me feels like not a reset, but it's a nice chance to go, we're in a different time and a very different dimension, and we're doing weird 60s looking shit, and we're going to bring it all together, but it's like it's a palate cleanser. Kind of.
Yeah. Feels like a very good place to do a new beginning.
Right.
Or a new phase beginning.
I hope so.
Look, Cyborg Dude in the chat, I get it. I'm not necessarily complaining per se. I'm just saying I'm overwhelmed.
It's an embarrassment of riches.
I'm happy. I'm happy it exists. And, maybe when I'm 80, I'll get to it. But
if you guys just stop watching all that wood shit, you'd probably have a lot more time to watch some Marvel stuff.
I don't watch woodworking movies. In fact, I have a recommendal that's not even close.
There's no wood at all in there.
Oh,
I made sure it was completely wood free.
We should get to that recommendal. Tell us what you brought.
Let's get to that recommendal right now.
Let's do it.
All right. So, do you remember the reason why we started this segment? Back in when did TMS start?
It was when we stole it from you and Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it was 2011.
2011 is when this show started. Yes.
Okay, 2011. All right. So I used to come on this show, and this is. Did I have Mateo yet? I don't even know. Because how in the hell was I watching 3 movies? Because I would come in and I would give you 3.
Oh, that's right.
Hidden movies,
gems.
Movies that, that was my whole thing. I like to find the movies that are independent, not promoted, but still good.
Maybe a little bit weird, a little off the beaten path.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
For a while, we were even doing those cards where we were doing those cards for a little while where it's like, find a movie that's got both a blackboard in it and a love scene.
Yeah. That was a pretty weird thing we were doing.
But we had split it up. It got too much for me because I was like, dude,
that's a lot.
I can't do 3 each time. So let's all just do our own.
Yeah.
So that helped a lot to spread the love. And then Randy came in when I was really, really sick. And then it's been good because sometimes he can't be there. Sometimes I can't be here. So
sometimes neither of you are able to be here.
Yeah.
Well, I know I'm looking at last week's recommendals, and I only see 2. One from you, Brian, and one from Randy. Where's yours, Scott?
You didn't remember that day I didn't have one? You asked me then, too.
No, I wasn't there.
No, you said, hey, Scott, where's your recommendal? I said, I don't have one this week. I didn't have time. And you said, oh, and then we moved on. That was you.
No, I was not there. I was not.
She 100%
this is
was there.
July 2nd.
Uh-huh.
I was in the forest with my daughter during Girl Scout camp.
Oh, so it was the week before that?
It was last week. Last week, I was getting ticks. That's what I said.
What did I do last week? I don't remember.
You didn't do anything. I see Murderbot, which I was going to recommend before Randy recommended it because I absolutely love it. I have yet to watch The Better Sister, but I was looking at quick TMS LI and I'm like, where's Scott? I know Scott was hosting the show.
Well, let's find out where I am here. Just real quick. I had to have put it in here, didn't I?
No, there was no. You didn't have a recommendation.
Did I have one? I didn't have one 2 weeks in a row.
You had one the week before.
You had one the week before. It was just last week when I wasn't there. You didn't have one.
Because at one point, that's weird. I don't trust my brain on this. Because I remember talking to Nicole because she said, "Wait, where's yours, Scott?" And I said, "But maybe that was a while ago." I don't know. I don't know.
That was a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, like you had Mobland 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And the Mortician.
I don't know what last week's was.
By the way, I have my daughters in the background trying very hard not to
that's all right.
Noise.
She's doing good so far. Yeah, I don't know what I did last week. Someone will have to remind me.
You didn't have anything. I think you watched something. Oh, you were going to. I asked you why you didn't do Poop Cruise, and you felt like it was part of a bigger thing.
Oh, that's what it was. And I was in Vegas, so that's why I didn't watch it. Right. My trip to Vegas killed my time. That's what it was. Okay, yeah, you're right.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I missed all of that because I was in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Just being miserable.
Using DEET, putting on DEET.
No, I didn't have any tick spray. Like I'm so out of practice for camping, and it was an interesting experience to say the least. But I did watch a movie. I made it a point because I've been wanting to watch this movie. This goes back to Infinity Train. Remember Infinity Train that I recommend?
Sure. A while back. Yeah.
Yep.
I hate this thing.
Yeah. Keep tapping. Tap, tap, tap.
Tap.
Do you remember Infinity Train that I recommended?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This... Did you already say yes?
Yeah, we did, but it's okay because you were tapping and it's all fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
This is just so comical. I promise I will fix this the next time we talk.
You're all good.
So this came from the Infinity Train recommendations, and I've gotten a lot of amazing recommendations just by watching Infinity Train. So this is the one that I started to watch. And I was like, I have to recommend this. I just sent you the trailer because we'll get into it. You can actually, I think, watch it free on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
But it is also on Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
And it was made in 2021. Of course, I never saw it, but it reviews meh. But I personally, being my weird self, absolutely adored it.
All right. Here's your clip, everybody.
Arrived at the home of Eric.
Goodness gracious. That's intense. You know, when I saw this trailer, it just went, oh, this is like if they took a Black Mirror episode and blew it out into a full movie.
Oh, yeah.
Little bit.
Yeah.
It is a kind of literally a fever dream.
What's the name? What's the name of this fever dream?
So the name is called Strawberry Mansion. It's about an hour and a half long, and it centers around. I love that they give the year 2035. So I'm just like, in 2035, we're all going to be taxed on our dreams.
Yeah.
So what happens is it centers around Pebble, who is a dream tax auditor. So what happens is you have your dreams. And whatever you dream about gets taxed. So, like, let's say you dream of a air balloon, and it's recording it at the same time. So every night your dreams are recorded. And so let's say you dream like of a hot air balloon, and it'll say how much the hot air balloon cost in real life, and it's 3 cents to tax. So, this tax auditor the way that they do it is it's all kind of digital. It pops out once you're done sleeping and you put it in. But you're noticing weird things happening in his dream specifically. Like he's in a pink room. His friend doesn't let him leave. He's always bringing him like this bucket of chicken and this soda. And then, of course, in real life, he goes and gets this bucket of chicken and the soda. So he is called to the residence of Bella, and he's like, we don't have any, you heard it in the trailer, we don't have any record of you. And she has done all of her dreams on tape. So it's all VHS tape instead of digital.
They're doing kind of a retro futurism thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
So it is just weird and wonderful, and I probably smiled through the whole thing, and I still don't understand all of it, but sometimes you don't need to understand. Good job, Ava. You don't need to understand. She made herself lunch. She's very proud of herself.
Nice. Yeah, well done, kid.
So, and it centers around this woman, Bella, who owns the mansion, and she's interacting with Pebble as he's watching her dreams, and he's seeing her as a young woman, and he's seeing her dreams, and there's like a little bit of a mystery that's part of it that I won't give it away. I did recognize only one actor in this film.
Who's that?
Constance Schulman.
Oh, she's from Andor, isn't she? Is that her? Wait a minute.
She was in Fried Green Tomato.
Different lady. Fried green tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Orange is the new black.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Orange is the new black. Yes.
Yeah.
Nude
So
black.
I almost didn't recognize her.
Such a recognizable voice.
Yeah.
But they made her, because again, this is a fever dream type, because you're in and out of dreams. You're in the real world, then you're in the dreams, and you're like, wait, am I in the real world or am I in a dream? So it's kind of cool.
You said it didn't review really well. I see it's 87 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, I'm just looking on IMDb.
Oh, that's just users. They're dumb. They don't know anything.
Yeah.
No offense, users, but most of your scores are stupid. So anyway.
So you have the writer being Albert Biney and Kentucker Aldi.
Nailed it.
Aldry.
I'm sure that's 100% correct.
Kentucker. I just was fascinated by his Kentucker. Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yep.
Oh crap! That's Pebble.
Well, yeah, sure. He's the guy that plays Pebble. It's right there in the IMDb there.
That's him. He's the tax auditor.
Have I taken anything?
This is what they call a contact hire.
I did. So yes. Kentucker Preble is his name, not Pebble. Preble. Preble is the tax auditor. I didn't realize he also wrote and directed this movie with Albert Burney. So
cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
But it's a fun movie. If you're looking for just something off the beaten path. I'm looking at the other movies that they have made, and they look just as weird.
I want to see. This is 100% one I'm going to watch. This is a no-brainer. I watched. You know what? I've watched a lot of your recommendals lately. I watched your Australian "Don't Ask That Question" or "You Can't Ask That" thing.
Oh yeah.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
So good.
Recommended that to everybody I know. And then the other one, what was the other thing you said to watch, and I did, and I can't remember now. Anyway, you've had some bangers lately, so I have a feeling this one will be. I'm
telling you,
also.
It's the Infinity Train for some reason Amazon is doing I don't really trust Netflix to have my best interest in what I might like.
In its recommendations, sure.
Yeah. Yes. Amazon.
Well, we mess it up all the time with our damn film sack stuff.
Oh, ours is effed. There's no.
It's wrecked. All of our algorithms are wrecked.
It's a total nightmare. Absolutely.
You watched Omega Doom? All right. Well, here's something that.
Here's some more slop you would never watch in any other context.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? All right. Well, cool. Check that one out. That is called the Strawberry. Wait a minute. What was it? Strawberry Express. What is it? Wait. Nicole, are you there? Did we lose her?
Strawberry Mansion.
Strawberry Mansion. Nicole, push your button on the thing. You went asleep again.
Tap.
Oh, there she is. We have to let her back
shapes.
in. We'll shoot her in. We'll get her in. There she is. Hi, Nicole. Hello.
It kicked me out. That was not my fault.
Well, I don't blame you at all. Not at all.
La-di-da.
Not one bit. All right, I'm going to tell you about a recommendation that came to me because I was on Disney Plus and I couldn't think of what I wanted to watch, and I was like, man, what am I in the mood for? And so I got in the mood for this.
The shallow seas we regard as being owned by the nations living on the lands next to them. These coastal countries have exclusive rights to exploit an area within a few hundred kilometres of shore. This shallow region above the continental shelf is a magical world where everything is bathed in sunlight.
All right, you can tell that's David Attenborough doing David
voice.
Attenborough stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he does. This is called Oceans. It's a documentary short series over on Disney Plus, and I thought he only did stuff exclusively with the BBC. Maybe this is in part with them, but it appears to be what do you call it? A National Geographic joint. And it is really good. There's not a lot to tell you here, except it's more of what you think it is. It's him sitting around on the beach going, sometimes there's weird monkeys under the ocean and we don't know what they look like. You know what I mean? Like, that's just his deal. And it's more of that. So if you like that, for me, he's a little bit of an ASMR vibe for me. I can chill to David Attenborough talking about anything. And he talks about some weird ass shit that we don't even know is under their oceans. So
are there weird monkeys?
No monkeys.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised what you find out in episode 4.
Yeah. No sea monkeys, no monkeys of any sort other than my bad recommendation for monkeys. But it's really good, like all these are. There's none. I don't think he's done a bad one, as far as I know. And I was fascinated throughout and thought it was awesome. So if you are into nature documentaries, Disney Plus. Yep.
Disney Plus.
If you like them documentaries, good news, folks. Got a good one there for you.
Someone did ask if Blink Digital Agency, on a scale of Wes Anderson to Terry Gilliam, which I don't know who Terry Gilliam is. Gilliam.
Yeah. That's Monty Python directed a whole bunch of movies.
Oh. He said, how weird are we talking? 100% Wes Anderson.
Okay.
Wes Anderson.
I like that.
Wes Anderson vibe through that whole movie.
Nothing wrong with that.
So
I'm down.
There you go.
I'm down to clown with little Wes Anderson. Excellent. These are all going to be on quicktms.li. That's how you get our recommendations, and you should all go forth and watch them. They're all available, and the links thereof are there. All right, Nicole, thanks for hanging with us today.
Hey, can I do a little promotion?
Do it.
I was on a podcast talking about movies, and it wasn't this one.
What? Who was it? Who was it? Tell us more.
It was TV Travis, and we got
TV Travis.
TV Travis.
Who is this TV Travis? Oh, you mean TV's Travis. All right, go ahead.
TV's Travis.
Yeah.
Does he have an S in it?
Yeah, he does.
Just call him.
2 of them, as a matter of fact.
Shut up. You're such a good.
That was funny.
Goober. Anyway, he has this amazing podcast called Wait, You Haven't Seen?
Mm-hmm.
And I say this to my husband all the time. And we finally got together on Sunday, and we recorded an episode and talked about Gattaca. And because I was like, wait, you haven't seen Gattaca, Travis? So that's what we talked about.
Gattaca's awesome.
I feel really old.
Gattaca holds the hell up. That movie's great.
It really holds up.
Yep.
Because it feels like I'll put a link in the chat. I don't know if it'll be clickable since I'm not a mod. But Gattaca, unfortunately, was free to watch on Prime. Mm-hmm. And literally, like, the day I was going to watch it, it went off. And I had to rent it instead.
That happens.
But it happens.
Sometimes they're cheaper if you buy. You can buy them cheaper than you can rent them. Sometimes
it was well, no, I think it was like $12.99 to buy it and $3.99 to rent it. So I was like, I'm just gonna rent it.
Sure.
Because
not gonna watch it that often. Sure.
I mean, I saw it in the actual movie theater when it came out in '97. I was in college. Loved it then. I loved it watching it again because I honestly I could not remember. Oh, Sean Bloom says it's also on the Internet Archive.
Oh, that seems legally
Sean,
challenging.
Where were you? I could have saved $3.99.
You could have. Yeah.
Well, I looked on like Plex and
sure.
What's Pluto? Pluto?
Sure.
Pluto TV.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pluto.
Yeah.
Sure. Tubi.
Polio
TV. Yeah. It's eradicated now. They don't have any more polio TV. That's a terrible joke.
So
anyway, well, that's great. Go check all those things out, and including that episode she did there with TV's Travis, Possessive.
TV's Travis.
And Nicole, you have a great week. We'll see you soon. All right. That was long.
It was. It was good. It was entertaining as hell, though. Like,
sure.
You can't really complain.
Sure.
Yes.
All right, you guys. You know what that means. Time for us to get the F out. We're going to be done now. We got nothing to tell you except for this. Everything you need to know about this show, where to get us, how to contact us, how to request songs, how to do it all, can be found at frogpants.com/TMS.
Yes.
And if you want a mnemonic help with that, it's The Morning Stream.
You can remember those 3 words, then you'll always be able to figure out TMS.
Or The Medical Show. Or The Monday Show. Yeah, any of those will get you there. All right. So frogpants.com/TMS is where to go. That's going to do it for us. Brian, let's get out of here with a song, please.
Well, okay. How about one that's going out to Glitch? Glitch sends requests in, and I try and get to them, especially if they're covers. In this case, he didn't send a cover, but I want to talk about it and strongly urge him to, look for covers. He says, "Good morning, sloths and battle. This is going out to the tadpole and the love of 80s cartoon randomness, which this song represents. Keep those heads held high and keep battling on, and don't let the world get you down. We're all in this together, and it's never too early for a fish sandwich."
Oh my gosh, he really went far for that. So.
Love all the platitudes and then fish sandwich.
All right, let's play that.
Hey, it's too early to get a fish sandwich.
There you go. Rest his soul. Yeah.
This is a song called Battle Sloths. It's from a video game, and it's very cool. The artist is Crunkwitch, and it's from an album called In the Dark. Crunkwitch and HXNCLB. Not a cover, but this is a really cool song, and I want to make sure I got one of Glitch's requests in because there have been a few that I haven't been able to get on the show for other reasons. Glitch, this is going out to you and going out to the tadpole. Here's Battle Sloths.
Hello, I'm a tailor, and your pant size is frog. You're always welcome at frogpants.com.
The Oak Ridge boys are going to die.